Welcome along to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something quite simple, but really important for your energy, the basic ferritin check.
Yeah, our mission today is pretty clear. Understand what this ferritin blood test actually shows, why it matters for, your overall health and energy, and specifically how people right here in Plymouth are using it.
That's right. And for this deep dive, we're leaning heavily on a really useful guide from the Blood Test UK website. It breaks it down nicely. Think of ferritin as, well, the body's iron storage tank. It's not about the iron used right now, but the reserves you have banked.
Ah, okay. So it's like checking the warehouse stock, not just the daily deliveries, to see if we're running low or maybe overstocked.
Exactly. It gives doctors that longer-term view, say over 3 months. Measuring it helps them figure out the right steps, whether iron is too low, think deficiency, or anemia, or actually too high, which is another problem entirely.
Right. Okay, let's get into that then. What are the real sort of benefits here? Why check ferritin specifically? Well, the big one is catching problems early. If ferritin's low, your iron reserves are depleted. That means you can't make enough healthy red blood cells.
And that leads to feeling tired, weak, that sort of thing.
Precisely. Chronic fatigue, weakness. But it's not just about low levels. If ferritin is too high, that signals too much iron building up. And that can actually start to harm your organ function over time.
Okay, so who should be thinking about this test? The guide on Blood Test UK mentioned folks feeling tired all the time, obviously, but also weakness, maybe looking pale. And it flagged vegetarians and vegans too, didn't it? Because they might not be getting enough iron easily from their diet.
Yeah, absolutely. Finding low levels helps stop things like full-blown anemia. And catching high levels early, that helps prevent serious issues like liver damage or heart problems down the road. It's all about keeping that iron storage just right.
Now, this is where it got really practical for me. We looked at how this plays out in Plymouth, based on the source material. Real people, real results. Like, there was someone mentioned who had this awful chronic fatigue, just dragging themselves through the day, got tested, found really low ferritin.
Yeah, and after getting the right iron supplements, they felt, so much better, more alert, more energy. It made a huge difference.
And the young athlete, their performance had just hit a wall.
Yeah.
Turns out, low iron reserves were holding them back.
That's a classic example. Muscle function needs iron. Simple test, clear answer, improved performance.
And the good news for people in Plymouth, according to the Blood Test UK guide, is that it's actually quite easy to get this done.
Yes. Access seems pretty good there. You've got your local GPs, various private clinics offer it, and of course the big hospitals like Derriford Hospital.
So options are available, which is key.
It removes a barrier, definitely. It makes it easier for people to investigate why they might be feeling constantly low on energy.
And preparation. Sounds like it's usually straightforward.
Generally, yeah. No special fasting needed most of the time, which makes it simple to schedule.
Important point, you must tell your doctor about any supplements, right? Especially things like vitamin C or iron pills.
Oh, absolutely crucial. They can affect the results, so your doctor needs the full picture to interpret the test correctly.
Okay, so summing this up, this little ferritin test, it's actually a pretty powerful tool for looking after your health and energy levels, isn't it?
It really is. It gives that stable, long-term view of your iron status. Maybe the most important check for tackling fatigue effectively.
And doing it regularly, say, every few months if you're managing low or high levels, or maybe yearly if you're stable. That's the key to staying well.
Exactly. It's about maintaining that energy, feeling good long-term, not just fixing a problem temporarily. It shifts you towards actively managing your health.
So here's a thought to leave you with. If a simple test helps someone beat chronic fatigue or boosted an athlete's performance, what simple check-in might you be missing that could unlock feeling your best? Definitely something to think about. For more details, like those specific ranges and what happens next after a test, do check out the full guide over on the Blood Test UK website. Thanks for tuning in to the Deep Dive.